everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with another Scrap Squad Sunday. And this week, the lift at Scrap Squad is this gorgeous page by Flora Monika Farkas. And it's just, there's just so much to look at. It's Pinkfresh supplies, but she's got some, she's doing this for the design team for Altenew. So she's got some beautiful Altenew stamping that she's fussy cut or die cut out. And she's actually cut out one of the little Pinkfresh birds and put it on like it's standing on the leaf. So just a lot of really added interest here. So this looks like it's 8.5 by 11 or A4, A2 or whatever, 9 by 10.5 or 9 by 12 or so. Anyway, I've expanded mine to 12 by 12, and I've cut each section. I started out, I cut everything 4 by 4, and then I shaved 1/4 of an inch off the top of each so that they look square, but they're really not square. And I'm adding enough embellishments to kind of hide that anyway. I actually had gotten out some stamps to do this. And I actually found a die cut I had to make a little banner like that. And I decided not to do that. I am using Pinkfresh supplies, but I have this die cut that came, I think, from Jen Hadfield, maybe? I don't know where it came from, but it fell out of a bag of embellishments that I didn't identify by collection. And I thought I'd use it. It's obviously not the same design style, but I think the colors are similar enough that it's going to work. I have a Perspex piece from, excuse me, I'm being interrupted. Okay, anyway, this is from Bramble Fox, and I've got a wood veneer piece. I've pulled some chipboard from some Christmas chip I'm taking because the colors are so perfect. I've got this here. I'm going to take the things that are not specifically, that don't specifically look Christmassy. I've done some really bad stitching right here. I didn't realize how poorly I had placed my holes when I punched them. So I'm gonna kinda move this over here so it hides it, but I need for it to show, so I'll play with that. Anyway, I've kind of assembled it because I needed to see what I needed. Before I went, and I've also got, okay, in a nod to Altenew, the only stamp I'm going to use is this one from this set that says, "Be happy, be bright, be you." I love this set of stamps. I've used every one of these circle-y parts, but all I'm going to use tonight is this, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. I thought maybe right on here. And I've got that mounted on foam already, so let me go ahead and do that. Let me get the right ink. A while ago, I had the wrong ink, and it actually caused my stamp to stick to the paper and come off of the mounting on my, let's see, I like that, and the heart is tilted, but I can do it that way. Okay, and I'm gonna have to fix that with the black pen because the foam, it was kind of hanging a little bit off the foam. And I was afraid that would happen. And that's what you get for doing things out of the proper order, but that's okay. You can't tell that that wasn't stamped, right? Okay, so now let's start putting this together and we'll see what looks good and see what else I might need from here. I have a few sets of stickers. These are puffy stickers, and I have a requirement for a different challenge that is looking for puffy stickers. So let me see what we have going on here. I'm going to put this one down. I've got foam on the back already. So I'll just kind of lay the foundation pieces down. And that is, I'm just going to let it be. And I like the white on white look. Those of you who know me may feel like that's probably not something I would do, but I love it. And I think that spacing is going to be about right there. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. We've got that and that and that. Let's okay, and this might go there. Let's see what we have going on. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to put this here, and I thought I'm going to let enough of this show that you can see the color, but you won't notice specifically that those are holly boughs. Those are Christmas holly boughs. You'll notice the color. And it just looks like some, okay, let me get this on here. There. And there. Okay. Now here's the one where the photo is going to go. And I have taken a frame out of this chipboard set. It doesn't matter. It's this one, this outer frame came there, and then this is what came inside. And the image that was inside of that was Christmas related, so I didn't want to use it. So I'm going to mount these guys. I've cut it in half, and I want to mount it so that it slightly overhangs on either side of that square. And let me do that just so that this inner part has something to rest on. And then I'll put the photo. Okay, let's see if that works. And we'll get that out there. It's maybe a little low, so I kind of want to scooch it up a bit. This was supposed to be easier. Okay, there. Now, I'm going to maybe put some foam for the photo to rest on. It's going to go on like this, and so it just kind of right down the middle. Having a piece of foam would be good. And then I'll do, okay, that seems to be making contact, so I'll let it stick, and then I can put some of these embellishments there. Okay, on here, I've got another bit from the Christmas. It came out of here, and I have this, which is similar. I've got this piece here, so this could be used someplace else. I'm going to put it right there. And I like this I like the idea of different levels of frames and so forth. I'm going to put that smack dab in the middle because it kind of, it nicely frames that heart. I've got this that can go right there, and the yeah can kind of go, it can't hang off the page, so that's the only thing it can't do. So let me put the glue behind that dot and over on that tail of the Y, and just make sure that makes contact. Okay, let me raise that up because I did get it where this, it's okay if it hangs off the square but not off the page. Okay, so that's good there, and we could maybe dress that up a little bit more. Okay, so now we're gonna do this right-hand side, and now is where I have to actually kind of make sure that my spacing, the space in between the squares horizontally is right, but also, now this one kind of looks like it didn't get that 1/4 inch trimmed. So, sorry about this. I'm gonna just take it off here. Because it's easier. Okay, let's see. That's a shame. Okay, let me just kind of slice it that way. This is much easier to do since it's white on white. That would, any irregularity there might show up a little bit more. Okay, this is going to have a piece of foam. I'm making a mess here, and I must apologize. I've been kind of in a crop, an online scrappy crop with a Zoom session and so forth today, and I am getting to this very late. Again, I don't want to, I can't hide the stitching, but I also don't want this sticking up above the page. So it has to fit on the page. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't show. So how am I gonna do? I'm gonna move it over here, and I'll put something else under there. How about if I did this kind of right up against there, and then I could let this go more like that. Okay, let's do that. I have no idea I'd use that so quickly. Let me get it. That actually kind of looks like the stitching is stitching that on. So now this can go anywhere. Because my line of stitching, that needs to go a little further down there. And I have this, which was gonna maybe go under, but I think I'll let this be more in the middle, and I won't use this unless I need it someplace else. Okay, so now we have this one, and I'm going to again line it up with the one to the left there, as well as to the one above it there. And I want to add this little hearts at home. I love the little bird. And if I had more time, I would love to do what she did in fussy cutting that bird. I'm going to make this an open segment, and I'll just lay that frame there. I've got this triangle that can kind of hang off the side. I have no idea where that she actually uses this same little house right there. And I love this little house. So I'm gonna actually have it mounted further down on the frame. Nah, yeah, that's good. Okay. And let me go ahead and put a little bit on there because that's going to touch the triangle. That actually doesn't touch the triangle. I need that. Okay, that works, and then I can put my little wood veneer hello there. And all of this embellishment is kind of irrelevant to the photo. I don't know if there is a story behind the photo. It's just, it showed up in some memories, and I thought it was cute. I love the smile, the giggle that Ava has going on, and you can see her dad is inciting that in her. And I thought this little ampersand would be cute to overlay the photo there. I've got this diamond-shaped bit with a heart on it that could maybe go right there. I need a puffy sticker. These aren't quite the right color, although this high is nice. That's kind of cute. Let me put that aside. Maybe right here. There, so it looks like it's pointing to her and she's saying hi. Got remember to wander often and wonder always, and I love that. So I may use it. Let's see, I like that. I'll use it there. And this high, I think I'm gonna put it back where it was. Actually, let's see, I've got some things here. This one says you're a whole lot of lovely, and that would be kind of a cute thing for her dad to be saying. But I'm actually going to just sprinkle these little guys around. And there's one more, so that gives me my uneven number. there's a start a dance party in my heart. That's just so cute. And that's got the copper heart there. How about right there? That's good. And it seems like I need something right there. I may take this back and do this little guy right here that says love. And I may do the other. This is clearly, that's what I like about grid layouts, is the design is easy, so you don't have to, you know, mess around too much with how it's all gonna fit on the page. You just kind of cut it properly, which sometimes is easier said than done. Let me put this up on a bit of foam. And I'll get it glued down on there. And putting this Wander and Wonder on there seems appropriate. You're a whole lot of lovely. I sure would like to maybe use that. Okay, I'm going to call it done there. I would put these copper Nuvo drops on if I didn't have this little copper heart here. So I'm gonna just go with that. I do want to add some, let's see, where's my lid here? I do want to add some sprinkles, and I'm gonna kind of put that there. Don't want a whole lot, enough to get my point for mixed media. And just some in that corner, maybe up here. And maybe kind of right in the middle there. And if I do that, I'm gonna need a couple things to shield. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to call it done. It uses many of the same materials, has the photo in the same place, but it isn't an exact copy of what's going on in this beautiful one. I could add some enamel dots. I could add other small things. I even had a different perspective out here, and I was having trouble figuring out how I was going to bridge this, and in the process I broke it, but it's no big deal. It'll glue, when I glue it on a page, it'll go right back together. So I think I'm going to call this done. No journaling on this, and there's not really even a title. I'm going to use, when I file it away in my album, my label's going to say, "Be happy, be bright, be you," for the title. So that's as good as anything else. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next week for Scrap Squad Sunday. Bye.